Hi, I'm Raw 5069, and you're watching another video by G-Man on Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
There's a train.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. In this edition of the Preaching to the Choir Ministries, we're going to induct another individual into the Hall of Shame. Now, I know I have a lot more subscribers than I used to when I first introduced this idea. Usually, the people I induct into the Hall of Shame are people who are challenged to debates, who claims they have a superior argument to that of something that I'm using. Matthew Steele agreed to have a debate with me, and Matthew Steele was inducted into the Hall of Shame because Matthew Steele backed out with a lame, poor excuse. Redline was inducted into the Hall of Shame because he was too much of a coward to be a truthful individual. Suzuki Das was inducted into the Hall of Shame because he agreed to have a debate with me and actually a friend of mine, and backed out at the very last second when he saw that he was not an easy target. Then there's Mr. Good and Kinky, another guy who claimed he wanted to have a debate on the genealogy of Jesus Christ, but backed out of that at the last moment. And there's others, obviously the most famous one being Bionic Dance, the one who refuses to debate anybody any given time about any given topic, unless it's of course a Google Hangout. So now I want to give homage to the latest inductee of the Hall of Shame, and that is going to be Eve Real. Now, Eve knows full well that I made a declaration of war against her, and that I had every intentions on destroying her argument. For those of you who don't know, her argument is this: that you don't need God in order to have a moral law. Therefore, God doesn't exist. And some of this other nonsense that she's spewing out, that she claims is actually a good intellectual argument. Just want to say to Eve that you're in good company here with the rest of the cowards on YouTube who refuse to acknowledge the truth that God exists, that He's real, and that it can be proven if you actually do something called study, if you actually look and actually do research. Something that you clearly don't want to do because you don't want to know that He exists. Eve is the latest member into the Hall of Shame because Eve claims she has a superior argument, but refuses to put it to the test. Eve, welcome. You are the latest member. The newest member into a very prestigious club known as the Hall of Shame. Hopefully no one else will get in here.